Yes, thank you, Steve. It says on the front of the programme, rather appropriately, this is the one. And Jordan Henderson just arrives on the halfway line, applauds up towards the Liverpool fans to our right. I must say it is terrific for a match like this match, to have a full crowd in it at Old Trafford. That wasn't the case last season. Remember, it had to be rearranged after that extraordinary day when Old Trafford was stormed. And then Liverpool won here 4-2 at the end of the season. Harry Maguire reaches the halfway line as well, leading the Manchester United players. This is the 100th home match for Manchester United against Liverpool. I think we can call it the signature match of English League football. That's what the Americans would call it. And both clubs are American owned, so why not? But this is being beamed all around the world. The World Service will be joining us very shortly. And it feels like the world is here with us as well. We've seen, I mean, you name them in the director's box to our left. We've got stars, both of sport and stage and screen. We've got the Americans here in force. They're showing it. We saw Emmanuel Petit and the French. They're here. They're showing it. The Vietnamese are here, the Malaysians are here, the Russians are here, the Brazilians are here, the Israelis are here, and many, many more. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Everybody's doing it, Dion.
And why not? Why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you want to be here? And as I look around now, I cannot see one red seat. They've all been taken everywhere I look. Absolutely jam-packed, and it's getting louder.
Liverpool are going to get us underway. Manchester United, red shirts, white shorts, black socks. Liverpool in the cream shirts with the black numbers and the black shorts and the cream and black socks. Anthony Taylor is the referee. He blows his whistle, and the players and the coaching staff take a knee to warm applause. And then Anthony Taylor says, right, here you go, off you go. And Liverpool kick off. And this is the Manchester United team, unchanged from Wednesday night here. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Shaw, McTominay, Fred and Bruno Fernandes, Greenwood, Ronaldo and Rashford. Fred, Bruno Fernandes and Rashford were all actually injury doubts, but are all okay to play. And here is Fred coming across and just driving the ball out of play straight at Jurgen Klopp, actually, who dropped it. Should have caught that. Poor drop, that, from Klopp. A drop from Klopp, who named this team. Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk and Robertson, Henderson, Keita and Milner, Salah, Firmino and Jota. Liverpool unbeaten this season, unbeaten in 12 matches in all competitions this season, and 21 in all if you stretch back into last season, and very good winners in Madrid against the Spanish champions on Wednesday. Robertson sending a pass forward. Maguire comes across, chests it down, and then Lindelof will clear. Took a deflection. Firmino heads it forward. Jota keeps it in, actually, on the left wing. The number 20, Diogo Jota, on the bench the last couple of matches, came on and was heavily involved in Madrid the other evening, both in the winning of the penalty and in the conceding of the penalty that never was to Atletico Madrid, for which I thought the place was going to go mad. Firmino plays it through to Salah. This could be dangerous. Salah now to Keita, one-on-one and scores. And Liverpool have an early lead here in the 5th minute. This time it's Salah who set it up. Just a little pass to his right into the area to Keita, and a composed finish from him. And it's Manchester United now, Liverpool 1.
That is some finish, that is some start by Liverpool. What a lovely ball from Salah, but some really good play down the left-hand side with Jota and Milner. Little triangles, nice little play, nice little hold-up play from Firmino. Onside, Salah is going through the centre of the goal. Shaw has to come over from his left-back spot, leaves a space in the left-back spot that he vacated for Keita. Keita's going straight down the centre of the pitch, straight towards a penalty spot, and just slides it past the keeper. It's a very good finish. It's an amazing start by Liverpool.
Talk about space, Dion.
Too much
Spaces
too
all
much.
over the Manchester United defence.
Too much space. Yeah, the whole of the Manchester United defence was over to the right-hand side, too close to Wan-Bissaka. Left Shaw on his own. He had to come over to Salah. The lesser of two evils, and he lets Keita go in for the chance on goal. But yeah, listen, terrible defending at the back, down the left-hand side.
Yeah, those lines that you like to draw when you're on Match of the Day, back fours.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a
It was a squiggle. It was a squiggle.
Yes, peaks and troughs all over the place, and now Liverpool have won the ball centre field. It's the goal scorer Keita. Firmino's in, left foot shot, saved by De Gea, and then the ball is cleared to the edge of the area where it hits referee Taylor, who has to stop the play. And David De Gea, well, he was the only man there between Liverpool and a 2-0 lead.
Expected Firmino to score as well. He was only 8-10 yards out on the angle. Should have scored if he put it either side of De Gea. I think he would have scored. He sort of played it at De Gea. Liverpool are on the front foot every time Man United players turn their back to try and receive the ball. There's a Liverpool player there closing them down.
Well, what a start here. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 1. Salah, who scored in his last 9 Liverpool appearances, which is a new Liverpool record. Milner to the left-hand side, and Robertson tried to thread it forward, but Wan-Bissaka made the block, and it's out of play for a throw.
Yeah, it seems very comfortable at the moment for Liverpool. I know it's only early, but they seem to be getting the ball, and they're able to turn, and that's halfway inside Manchester United's half. There needs to be a little bit more intensity from United. Don't allow Liverpool to turn, make it more difficult for them, because at the moment they're picking a pass.
Robertson on the left-hand side curls the ball forward to the edge of the... Oh, Maguire and Shaw come together, and Keita now. Keita to the right-hand side, Alexander-Arnold's ball across, it's in! It's 2-0 for Liverpool, and Jota slides it in on the edge of the 6-yard box. What a start for Liverpool here at Old Trafford, and what a nightmare start for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who immediately steps forward to the edge of the coaching area with instructions. Might already be too late. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 2.
And they've deserved it. They have been at it today. What is it, 13 minutes gone? I can see Ollie on the screen in front of us shouting and bawling at his players. Liverpool have been sharper. There's been runs going forward when the midfield players have it, from Jota and Keita in there. The ball goes wide. He's about 5 yards inside the box down the right-hand side, Alexander-Arnold, and he's got 2 to choose from on the far post. Jota's diving in, Milner's diving in. Take your pick.
If it hadn't been Jota sliding in on his backside, it would have been Milner.
I mean, it's the indecision. We're watching the replay, the indecision between the captain Maguire and Shaw. When the ball's in between you and you're defending, one of you deal with it and then ask questions later. Don't leave it for the other player. Deal with the situation.
Honestly, I mean, Shaw and Maguire, so dependable for England together. Gareth Southgate, as I say, watching the two of them. But when the jitters come in football, when it gets into your head, and it has with Manchester United's defence, that happens.
When there's one of the oldest shouts in football is early shout sorts it out. Simple as that.
Early shout sorts it out. Liverpool bossing it at Old Trafford. And then back it goes to Konate. Mike Phelan's the man for Manchester United on the edge of the coaching area. Ball played through the middle, a stretch to his left from Lindelof, intercepts that pass. But all Manchester United do is give it back to Liverpool on the halfway line. Henderson now to Keita. Keita, who started the ball rolling with the opening goal. Now Firmino, this is lovely from Liverpool. Then Jota, Salah with a snapshot, that's deflected across the box. Now it's across, it's in, it's another one. It's Salah this time, it's 3-0. Salah scores for a 10th consecutive match, and Liverpool are all over Manchester United here at Old Trafford. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer down there just stays in his seat, and it's Manchester United 0, Liverpool 3, and we're nowhere near half-time even yet.
That is an incredible passage of football there from Liverpool. 1-2s, flicks round the corners, little round the corner. Watching the replay here, Firmino and Salah into Jota, and then it ricochets out to Keita. The thing that I noticed there is that Mo Salah is being marked by Maguire and Shaw. The ball ricochets out wide to Keita. Salah goes by those two defenders and wants to get there first. He does, he scores, deserves to score. Liverpool have been outstanding. Man United aren't even out on the pitch yet.
Manchester United 0, Liverpool 3. 3-0 to your fiercest rivals on your home turf. And surely, even though we've got well over half of the match to play, surely this is too much to come back for this, even with some of the power that Manchester United have got out there, because it's just not clicking for them. And of course, yet again, Liverpool have maintained their record of scoring at least 3 goals in every away match this season. I mean, to do it in the Metropolitano and Old Trafford in the same week against the Spanish champions and Manchester United, that's some going.
And they haven't just nicked these goals in this first half. They've not been ricochets or mistakes. They've been well-worked goals.
3 minutes of added time being played now. Manchester United trying to find the goal that they really need before half-time. Greenwood through for Ronaldo. Ronaldo blocked by Alisson, who came out well from the angle. Blocked the attempted little clip, and then Ronaldo has a swing. Ronaldo has a swing at Jones. He kicked at the ball, but he caught the player who was on the ground. Liverpool react. Bruno Fernandes is in there trying to take Ronaldo away. This could easily be a red card for Ronaldo. Depends what the officials have seen. Anthony Taylor is there. Fred is having a little dust up with Konate as well. Ronaldo has been taken away. He's now left the scene of this kerfuffle down in one corner. Anthony Taylor is pointing to Ronaldo. He's walking away from it now. He says to Ronaldo, he's pointing a finger. I think he might be going. No, it's a yellow card. It's a yellow card. Ronaldo does the motion of the ball and says that he was kicking at the ball, and Anthony Taylor says only yellow card.
Wow. That is, if I've ever seen frustration, that is total frustration there. Wow, it was Jones that got to the ball first actually, and then he started to shield it. Yeah, it was aggressive from Ronaldo.
Well,
trying to get the ball.
Jones is shielding the ball
and does well.
And Ronaldo swings a foot round him. Jones goes to ground, falling on the ball, and Ronaldo kicks twice at the ball, which is in Jones' midriff as he lies on the ground, and does make contact with the ball.
He does kick the ball. Yeah, he does. But I think it was the aggressive nature that he kicked the ball as well. So, on reflection, maybe seeing the replay, yellow card maybe. A lot of referees quite easily would have given a red there.
Could have been.
Quite easily given red there.
Could have been referees. A red. There's a talking point, certainly. M.Salah extending his Liverpool record. He's scored now in 10 successive Liverpool matches. That is 13 and 12 appearances this season. And as the records stack up, this means that he's the first to score in Liverpool's first 5 away league matches of a season since Sam Raybould in 1902.
I think I played with him actually.
Sam, bit of a clogger, wore long woolly socks, and also is the first Liverpool player to score in 3 successive matches at Manchester United. So, I mean, Salah's collecting records like they're going out of fashion.
I've got some vinyl. That's all the records I collected.
Well, they're all the rage. Here's Robertson. Robertson playing it through. Jota in the middle. Now to the right. Salah left foot shot. It's in. It's a 4th in added time at the end of the first half. Salah scored again, as easy as you like. 12 yards out. No backlift. Bottom corner. This is embarrassing for Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But what a result for Jurgen Klopp and for Liverpool. Half-time coming up. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 4.
That is an incredible scoreline. I mean, Manchester United, I'm looking at the replay here, and I'm looking at Manchester United's defence, and Shaw's left. 2-on-1 he is. He's trying to come across, he's trying to help his centre-half out. Centre-halves have crossed over, never cross over. Lindelof's trying to get in. Shaw has to leave. Salah on the far post. Salah just puts it in the near post. He'd normally go across the keeper. Listen, it's so easy for Liverpool, this is. They've worked so hard, it's just embarrassing.
Listen to this. Talk about a chorus of boos. That was a cacophony of boos inside Old Trafford. I don't think I've ever heard Old Trafford boo like that.
Not 70,000 of them anyway. I mean, it's still going. They must be so embarrassed. The fans, the players walking off the pitch have got to feel embarrassed as well. Liverpool dominated in every department you want to talk about. Scoring goals looked easy for them.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer walks away down the touchline. He's chatting away to Mason Greenwood with his arm round his shoulder as they disappear down the tunnel. That, for Manchester United and for Solskjaer, was an absolute nightmare. You name it, it went wrong. And Liverpool scored 4 goals. Keita in the 5th minute, Jota in the 14th, and then Salah weighed in with 2, as we kind of felt that he would, in the 38th minute, and then right at the end in added time. What a half for Liverpool. They are looking so strong. 5-0 at Watford last weekend, 10 winning in Madrid. But this tops the lot, and we've still got 45 minutes to go. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 4. We've got Spider-Man in the crowd. Tom Holland is here. They'll need all the superheroes to get out of this one. Bruno Fernandes, incidentally, that yellow card was for dissent, not for the tackle. He could easily have got it for the tackle, actually. Bruno Fernandes himself is fouled centre field. And Manchester United, with Ronaldo and Shaw going back halfway inside their own half, under darkening skies here, floodlights taking full effect. And this, as we said right at the start, will be going all around the world, this scoreline. Every corner of the world where they're interested in football. Have you heard? Liverpool are winning 4-0 at Old Trafford. Henderson now playing it forward. Oh, lovely ball. Salah's in for the hat-trick. He's overrun it. No, he hasn't. He's scored it. Lovely touch. Just a final little poke past De Gea and into the back of the Manchester United net. Salah scores a hat-trick. It's Manchester United 0, Liverpool 5. And for only the second time in history, Liverpool scored 5 goals against Manchester United here at Old Trafford. What a day to remember for those Liverpool fans who are cheering in the stands, but a day to forget for United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
My word, Jordan Henderson is in the middle of the park. He's in the centre of the D. He's 1 yard inside Manchester United's half. He plays the ball with the outside of his boot, which dissects the 2 centre halves of Manchester United. Salah gets onto it. The rest is history. What a finish. A hat-trick for Mo Salah. Liverpool are making this look like a training game.
Hat-trick, Salah. He just gets better and better. That's 15 goals now this season, and his 4th hat-trick for Liverpool. Here is Rashford, who is coming back from an offside position, and it's a free kick to Liverpool halfway inside their own half. So we might see something that we've never ever seen before today, Dion. This scoreline, Liverpool's record win. Well, the only time that they scored 5 goals here at Old Trafford, that was back in 1936. They won 5-2. Both teams were struggling that season. Manchester United ended up being relegated. But today, in 2021, we see Liverpool score 5 goals against Manchester United at Old Trafford for the first time since 1936. 5-0. And the television cameras predictably have picked up I can only describe your old manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, as scowling in the stands, in the director's box to our left. Here's Pogba playing it forward. Ball bounces back, but Robertson is there and is able to put it out of play for a throw to Manchester United down the right.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any danger at this present time of Manchester United causing Liverpool any problems. No reaction as yet. No shouting, no screaming, no anger from the Man United players.
United coming forward, here's the cross. Van Dijk gets up unchallenged, heads it away. I'm not sure Liverpool's travelling support will ever have sung louder. Maguire takes control, plays a lovely ball to Ronaldo inside the box. Ronaldo skipping from left to right, shoots and scores! Buries it! Well, despite everything, that's the same old Ronaldo. Super pass from Maguire. Great work from Ronaldo. He had a lot to do, and he drove it right-footed beyond the dive of Alisson. And Manchester United at least are on the score sheet. United 1, Liverpool 5.
Yeah, no celebration whatsoever. Just seeing the replay, he's just onside, played onside by Robertson at left back. He gets into that area just inside the left-hand side of the box on the corner, drops his left shoulder, comes in on his right, and curls it into the far corner past Alisson. A really, really good finish. That's Ronaldo. That's what he does.
The match has not restarted yet, so VAR just absolutely checking that he was onside. The wait goes on, and it looks onside. No, the goal is ruled out. Liverpool fans cheer even more loudly. Well, the lines we're seeing here, that looked onside. The shot that we saw,
with those lines, it looked like he was onside by a good half a yard. But maybe they're the wrong pictures we're looking at.
It remains Manchester United 0, Liverpool 5, and Cristiano Ronaldo's very good goal does not stand. It's as you were, 5-0. And Wan-Bissaka crossing from the right-hand side, hits a Liverpool defender and bounces behind, and Manchester United have a corner. It's going to be Rashford and Bruno Fernandes who are going to be substituted. So corner is taken short, and Keita is caught in there as the ball comes back just outside the box, and Pogba slid in, got the ball, but he caught Keita as well, and it's a free kick, and it's a yellow card for Pogba.
Yellow cards are mounting up now, aren't they, for Manchester United? That's just pure frustration as well. I mean, they've got a corner, Manchester United. Put the ball in the box. Don't try and complicate it. You're not having a good day, lads. Put the ball in the box. Give yourself a chance. Just watching that replay there.
I think,
yeah, he did dive in. I think the referee looked at, is there stud showing, is there not? There is some stud showing as well. He's very lucky. I've seen them giving us red cards as well. Yeah. Again, Pogba's lucky. There's a couple of players now that have been lucky, I think.
Ronaldo in the first half, could have been a red card.
Bruno down the right-hand side in front of us as
Fernandes.
Well.
Oh, and now hang on, I think Anthony Taylor's shown us the rectangle there in the air, and he's been called to come and have a look at this. So this could be Pogba in trouble. The very fact that the VAR, Stuart Atwell, has called Anthony Taylor across, he sprinted across the field here. It's just down on the side of the ground where we are, the TV screen on its black stalk. Anthony Taylor's now in front of it. Luke Shaw's come across to the edge of the pitch. The assistant, Gary Bezic, is saying to the Manchester United players, Maguire and Fred and Shaw, who are looking over the shoulder, if this is a rectangle, this is bad news. As Anthony Taylor moves away, that means that the yellow card is ruled out and Paul Pogba is going to be sent off. There's the red card for Pogba. And now Manchester United, 5-0 down to Liverpool, have Paul Pogba, half-time substitute, sent off.
Wow. And he left the floor, he's out of control, his studs were showing, and the way that Paul Pogba's gone off the pitch as well, he's kind of resigned to the fact that that wasn't his best challenge. I'm not sure who he caught there, I'm not sure who the tackle was on. Was it on Keita? He's caught him. Keita's still down, actually getting treatment. So
Paul Pogba in the corner of the ground has walked straight off the field, no messing, and he passes the corner flag. There are some supporters applauding him in the bottom section of the Stretford end, but he disappears down the tunnel. With the handsome win against Leeds United here, 5-1, beat Newcastle 4-1, but this will be 4 Premier League games without a win, and after this, I mean, they can't win the title this season, you would have to say. And there it is, the final whistle at Old Trafford. One of the worst days for Manchester United here at Old Trafford. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer looks towards Jurgen Klopp. What an awful day for him and his team. Who knows what the future will hold for him as he walks across now and he clasps hands with Jurgen Klopp. But what a brilliant day for Liverpool. They've never seen a day like this at Old Trafford. It's a record win for them. 5-0. Only the second time they've ever scored 5 goals at Old Trafford against Manchester United. The last was back in 1936. They have had the proverbial field day, and they continue unbeaten this season. Liverpool, they're back up to second. They're right in the thick of this title race, Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp's team, as he goes around all of his players and he says well done to Konate, who came into the team. But Manchester United, off they go, heads down, bedraggled, battered, beaten. Dion Dublin.
I just thought Liverpool were explosive. Everything they did was spot on. It was very professional, it was very precise. Looking at the screen, M.Salah's got another match ball underneath his left arm. He's getting congratulated by every teammate. Players in bibs that are the subs, 5-5 in him. They love it when he scores, they love it when they win, and when they play well like today. There's very few teams that can live with them. Liverpool, you deserve it today, you've been brilliant.
Yeah, Liverpool come across, Jurgen Klopp leads the way, a big smile on his bearded face. Jordan Henderson, fists clenched, punches the air, there's a huge cheer. He's the man who's leading the way, the Liverpool captain here. Jurgen Klopp as well stands with palms apart and now pats his chest as if to say, how about that? Van Dijk is there as well, clean sheet for Liverpool at the back. He's waving, fist clenched from him as well. One of the great days for Liverpool in their so decorated and garlanded history. 5-0, and he's going for the low fist bumps as well, Jurgen Klopp. It's that sort of day. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 5.